out the bag and don't say a word.
When are you gonna grow up, kid? You know, if your old man finds out about this, he's gonna kick the...
That'll be 83 cents. I said that'll be 83 cents. 50 cents for the celery juice.
Aren't you going to get it?
I thought you were going to get it.
I don't care which one of you gets it, so long as I get the 83 cents.
I got it yesterday.
Yesterday was Sunday.
That's right. We were down in Hunter's Point.
We were at Hunter's Point Saturday.
If I don't get my money, I call a cop.
Celery juice, 50 cents. Take it out of there, will you, please?
Thank you.
We were over in the Richmond district on Saturday, remember?
Okay. Celery juice. I'm telling you, someday you're going to end up like a salad bowl.
Inspectors 8-1. Inspectors 8-1.
Inspectors 8-1.
A 217 reported at 423 Miles Avenue. Officer involved.
All right, we're on our way. Come on, hit it.
I was on the corner of Miles and Wheeler on a 518 when this 217 came through. I was here in less than 2 minutes.
And Officer Fletcher was still conscious when you got here?
Yes, sir. It was like he wouldn't let go until someone got here, and then he said what he had to say.
And what was that?
Suitcase. The leather suitcase.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
What about the other man?
Name of Barrett. Duke Barrett. He was dead when I arrived, shot once, close range.
Did you know him?
No, sir. There was close to $500 in his wallet and a very expensive digital watch still on his wrist, so I don't think the motive was robbery.
Unless all the shooting scared the killer away.
Or unless Barrett had something valuable in that leather suitcase. I want to talk to the coroner before he leaves.
How's Barrett?
He's dead.
The money?
It's gone. I covered his route, just to see what Barrett was carrying. Comes to a little over $250,000.
$250,000.
Whoever hit Barrett, Mr. McGuire, must have known something. He waited until Barrett had made the last pickup. He chose the best possible spot along the whole route for a heist. And he picked a day when he knew Barrett would be carrying a lot of money.
Yeah, it's an inside job. Well, who do we know that's that crooked?
Everybody.
And who do you know that's that stupid? It's dumb. It's really dumb.
It's so dumb it's nearly smart.
What was the name of the last fellow that ran that route for us?
Pulaski.
No, Pulaski. Pulaski. Talk to him.
He's number 2 on my list.
And Eddie Marks. He's ambitious. Talk to him. Larry Baker. Jimmy Tatum.
He's in Detroit.
Well, the planes fly both ways. And you might as well check me out, too. In case anybody asks.
I already have, Mr. McGuire. You were number 1 on my list. Somebody did ask. Mr. McGuire, how long has it been since you've seen your son?
Why? What makes you think of him?
You said, who do you know who's that stupid?
All right. Check out Ronnie, too.
That's right. They were both shot with the same gun. .38 caliber. I've got it. Thanks. What did you get?
Barrett. He's got a rap sheet as long as your list of commendations. Mostly numbers, making book, nothing violent. Talked to Vice, and they think he might have been carrying a bag from McGuire, collecting from the local bookies.
Frank McGuire?
West Coast representative of the syndicate.
Well, don't say it unless you can prove it.
Which means that suitcase might be full of money.
I know a guy who used to work for McGuire. Let's talk to him.
Why not go straight to McGuire?
Because McGuire would tell you that a book is something that he gets from a library. Come on.
How you doing?
Hello, Pulaski. Get in. You hear what happened to Barrett?
Who's Barrett?
He's the reason a cop was shot.
Why come to me? I didn't do it. I was working right here when he got hit.
What time was that?
I don't know. How would I know?
Well, how do you know what time you were here when he was shot?
All right. A guy told me about it. He was here asking me about it.
Policeman?
I don't know. Just a guy.
What did you tell him?
I don't know nothing, Lieutenant. I haven't even seen those guys since my parole. I mean, I got nothing to tell them or you.
All right. Then maybe you can tell me somebody who can.
You know Ron McGuire?
Frank McGuire's son?
Yeah, well, Frank caught him with his hand in the cookie jar. Kicked him out. He might be mad enough to tell you something.
You mean the biggest crook in San Francisco kicks his son out of the house because he's a thief? You know, there's got to be a lesson in that somewhere.
Sure. Only steal from strangers. That'll be $1.25.
Father wants to talk to you, Ronnie.
McGuire! Open up! McGuire! Stop where you are! Police! I'm gonna put on an APB. Make sure he doesn't leave.
He's not going anywhere, not with that head. What were you and McGuire fighting about?
He owed me money. I went to collect and he jumped me.
What was he carrying in the suitcase?
Clothes, I guess. Isn't that what you usually carry in a suitcase?
Do you always wear an empty holster when you go collect debts?
Is there a law against that?
Who killed Barrett?
Barrett who?
Was it Ron McGuire?
All I know about Mr. McGuire is he assaulted me. And I don't wish to press any charges. Can I go now?
You can go. Go.
You mind?
Bernard Rosino, investment counselor. You really believe other people trust him with their money?
Why not? He handled other people's money all of his life in one way or another. Homicide, Stone. Yeah, where? Okay, we're on our way. An officer saw Ron McGuire going into the federal building 30 minutes ago.
Where?
You heard me. The Attorney General's office.
The money my father gets from the books, he launders by passing through respectable businesses he controls here in San Francisco and in Los Angeles.
What are the names of the businesses?
Falcon Trucking, Stonehurst's Restaurant Supply Company, Marks and Parmel Investment Counselors. I can also give you chapter and verse on his hidden bank accounts, too.
How does it look?
I think Mr. McGuire is going to be a gold mine.
Yeah, but that all depends, you know?
All right. This is the deal. In return for your testimony before the grand jury, you'll be granted immunity from anything self-incriminating, which means the more you tell us, the better it is for you.
I want that in writing, okay? And protection. I get protection.
You'll be in the custody of Mr. Bradley and his security team. Now, they've been at it a long time. They haven't lost anyone yet.
Okay. When do we start?
Right now. And the first thing you have to learn is stay away from windows.
He matched the description in the APB right down to his shoes, all except for the suitcase.
What time was that?
12:07. He went in the Attorney General's offices, and that's the last I saw of him. All I got from people in that office was the runaround. They wouldn't even give me the time of day, so I called you.
They wouldn't, huh? Maybe they lost sight of the fact that we're both on the same side. Come on, let's remind them.
Lieutenant, sorry for the delay.
This is Inspector Robin.
Mr. Stockwood?
Well, what can I do for you?
Tell us where we can find Ron McGuire.
Who?
McGuire, Ron McGuire.
Well, he's not here.
That wasn't my question. I was asking where he was.
He's in custody, Lieutenant. Now, what's this all about?
You tell me. We're investigating a homicide.
Homicide?
Homicide. And Ron McGuire is one of the suspects. Now, one of our men saw him come in here about 30 minutes ago. Now, where is he? What's it all about?
Normal security precautions. Now, Mr. McGuire is going to testify before a special grand jury on a federal matter. At the moment, he's with one of our witness security teams at a classified location.
Which means he's using the law to hide from the law.
You'll have to explain that.
We believe that Ron McGuire robbed and killed one of his father's couriers. We are looking for him, and they are looking for him. So he comes to you to offer you some information, probably about his father's operations.
On the homicide. Do you have any proof?
No. That's why we want to talk to him.
Then you'll have to wait in line. Lieutenant, we've been trying to get something on Frank McGuire for a long time. Now, whatever his son may or may not have done, he's our first big break. I don't want anything to happen to him. You understand?
Now, you better understand me. Whoever killed that courier also shot a police officer. Now, I know you've got security problems, but they're not with us. So why don't we just hang around until you let us talk to your witness?
All right. I'll see what I can do. 2 o'clock?
How about right now?
Lieutenant.
We'll wait.
How does it look?
Clear as a San Francisco morning. I went around 8 times. I didn't see a thing out of place. Coffee ready?
Look at him. 8 times around the block, and he isn't even breathing hard.
That's because I'm in good shape. Don't you do any running?
Yeah, sure. I run all the time. Mostly the fat.
Hey, Larry. Here's a good line for your novel. You ought to write that one down.
Now, don't be facetious. It's not a novel. It's my doctoral dissertation.
Hey, Green, there were some nice little donuts up there. Whose deal?
Mine. You dealt in Kansas City. Right? How's Helen?
What's going on between you and my wife? Every time I see you, you ask, how's Helen? Every time I see Helen, she asks, how's David? Nobody ever asks how I am.
Who cares?
I'm fine, thanks. The kids are great. Helen's in good form. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about picking her option up for another year.
But what are you guys doing anyway?
Playing gin rummy. You want to join us?
Aren't you supposed to be protecting me?
Well, you see, Ron, we're the night shift, and when you're safe and snug in your little bed, we'll be working, so we won't have time for gin rummy then.
You mind if I ask you a question?
No.
Your old man. Do you think he'd really try to have you killed?
Yeah?
That's heavy.
It's nothing personal. We always hated each other.
20 minutes after he leaves his apartment, my son is in the Attorney General's office. And within an hour, the AG is putting together a blue ribbon grand jury. You know what that means?
How much does he know about our operation?
Everything. Been standing at my elbow ever since he was a kid. He could ruin me.
Should have hit him when he came through the door.
Why didn't you?
He's your son, Mr. McGuire.
He's a cannibal. A cannibal. He'd eat my flesh to save himself. I called Cincinnati. There's a man on his way. But he can't do us any good until we know where my son is. You lost him, now you find him.
All right, I'll get the word out.
Rosino, tell them he's my son when he's dead. As long as he's alive, he's my enemy.
He's clean.
No reflection, Lieutenant, but we can't afford to make the same mistake once. No shakedown, no talk.
Bradley's in charge here.
Get him.
Mr. McGuire?
Well, what's going on anyway?
These men are San Francisco officers. They want to talk to you about a homicide.
I want a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer, Mr. McGuire. Would you like me to advise you?
I don't know now.
Where were you this morning between 9 and 10?
You have the right to remain silent.
Do you know a man named Duke Barrett? At 11:40, I saw you running outside of your apartment building. I ordered you to stop and you didn't. Why? What was in that leather suitcase you were carrying?
Clothes.
You were at the Attorney General's office 20 minutes later without the suitcase. Now, what did you do with it? Come on, McGuire. Now, what did you do with it? We saw your clothes in that apartment building. What's in that bag?
Hey, what's going on here anyway, huh? Nobody told me I was going to get hassled by the locals.
You're getting argumentative, Lieutenant. Now, if there are no further questions.
All right, that's all for now. But I'm going to be waiting in line for you. And remember, they can't give you immunity for murder. If you need any help to keep him alive, fellas, just let me know. Thanks for your help.
Okay, let's move him.
You think that's necessary?
I don't like any breach of security. I told you that. We'll be at location 8 in about an hour.
He's our man.
Yep. Sure picked a convenient time to turn himself in.
He certainly did, but he's our man. Let's get a search warrant. I want to tear that boy's room apart.
Talk to McGuire.
Hello.
I just got in from Cincinnati. What can you tell me?
Delivery will be delayed. Where can I reach you?
You can't. I'll call back on the hour.
Yeah.
This is Sims. I just saw that guy you're looking for. He's at the Senator Hotel, room 418.
A mattress, box springs, baseboard, the framing around the windows, nothing but clothes. Which means that suitcase was probably full of money. You wonder why he didn't split right away. I guess he figured he might get burned. So where would he have stashed it? He only had 20 minutes. Had to be someplace safe, a place no one would think about. Son of a gun. I thought that was gonna be in the bay.
Daniel, if they would pave the whole world with cement, people would still find a place to bury the things they'd want to hide.
I'll take the first watch in the room across the hall.
I'll relieve you at 8. Well, how much do I owe you now?
Just a tad over 300,000.
Take my marker.
Speak with Mr. McGuire, please.
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong number. Get Green, tell him to get the car started. You cover the lobby and look alive, we've been made.
Put it on.
Find anything?
Yeah, the rifle, an AR-15, probably stolen. Spent cartridge and the guy that rents that office.
Well, did he say anything?
He was out to lunch.
Which is lucky for him. If he'd been there, he'd be dead.
I'm sorry about your partner.
Yeah, thanks.
Is there anything we can do?
There is one thing. Just stay away from us, okay? I don't want to have to move again because of you.
All right. Let's run the serial number of that rifle through to Washington. See what they give us.
Yes, operator, I'd like to place a call to a Mr. Charles Davis at the National Criminal Information Center, Washington, D.C.
The AR-15 was stolen from an armory in Cincinnati about 4 months ago. Now, there were no prints on the rifle, the bullets, the clip, everything was wiped clean as a whistle.
All right, I want a complete list of all the hitmen in and around Cincinnati.
Right here, Mike.
Well, that didn't take long.
They had it on hand. Somebody had already called for the same information.
Somebody from here?
In the Attorney General's office.
Who?
He didn't say. I think he assumed I was with the government and said he'd already sent us that material. Told him I was San Francisco PD and he clammed up.
You don't think Bradley's meddling in our investigation, do you?
That's exactly what I think.
You've got a suspicious mind.
It's the company I keep.
You pulled pictures on these guys?
It's in the works.
All right, let's get a court order. I want to find out if McGuire Sr.'s made any calls to Cincinnati lately.
That's right, you got the wrong merchandise, so I'll have to set up another delivery date.
When?
I don't know when. It was just luck we found him the first time, so call every hour.
Better be careful what you say. They may have a tap on that line.
Huh. I don't need a tap on my phone. They've got Ronnie. I'm almost tempted to let him keep that bag of money if he'd keep his mouth shut.
Want me to put that on the street?
No. It's not my money. It just passes through my hands.
Does that bother you?
I try not to think about it.
Now, they found the gun outside of his room. It was a .38 caliber, the same type that killed Barrett. They found fingerprints on 2 of the bullets. Now, you're an attorney. You tell me. Do I have enough to arrest him on?
All I'm asking you to do is wait your turn. Let me get him to the grand jury. Let me squeeze him for all the juice that's in him, and then he's yours.
There's one more thing. We went to the telephone company to find out if McGuire had made any phone calls to Cincinnati. The information was already on the desk. Someone from the Attorney General's office had already asked for it. And that someone was David Bradley.
Brian Phillips was a close friend of his, Mike. Their families were close.
He is a U.S. Marshal, and he doesn't have any investigative authority in this case. Now listen, you straighten him out, or I will.
Here he comes.
Had McGuire made any calls to Cincinnati?
One. Turned out to be an answering service. Local police are checking it.
Mr. Stockwood, Lieutenant, what can I do for you?
Get off of our case.
What is he talking about?
A murder investigation is a local matter, Dave. It's not your jurisdiction.
I know that.
Then why are you involved?
I'm trying to protect a witness. Someone wants to kill him. I want to know who that someone is. I want to know how he works, how he thinks, as much as I can find out about him. Then I'll know what to do.
Makes sense to me.
Why, what did you think I was doing?
Looking for revenge. Now, if I'm wrong, I apologize. But if I'm right, you better stop it right here and now. When does McGuire go to the grand jury?
Tomorrow.
All right. 24 hours. When I ask for him, you deliver.
Agreed.
Have you told Helen yet?
No. I'm flying out tonight to see you. Dave, just take care of our witness. Stay out of the homicide investigation, okay?
Only one of these has a record. The others are possibles. Suspected, nothing ever proven.
Did you talk to Stockwood?
Yeah, he's flying out to see Brian's widow tonight.
Well, then we better do it quick if we're going to do it. How do you figure on finding him?
I don't. We're gonna let him find us.
What are you guys talking about?
You better get ready. We're moving again.
Wait a minute. What's wrong with right here? Listen, every time we go out, we take the chance of me being seen.
Take your hands off me.
Okay. But I know something's going on. Ever since that guy was killed, you've been acting funny.
That guy happened to be a very good friend of mine. What did you expect me to do? Sing and dance? Throw a party? Have the girls in? Come on, let's get out of here!
Just got a twix from the Cincinnati police. They checked the answering service. Call the McGuire mate was for a Harry Spellivan at that address.
And no such person at that address.
No such address. It's a vacant lot.
Where does the answering service send its bill?
They didn't. He paid 6 months in advance and sent them a check the first of every month. He was always 6 months ahead in his bill. And he set up the whole thing by phone and mail so no one ever saw him. No description. All the girls who talked to him could only tell the police one thing. He had a nice voice.
Well, don't they have a number where they can reach him?
He always checked for his messages. Tells us nothing.
Oh, now wait a minute. It tells us that McGuire made a phone call to Cincinnati to somebody who doesn't want you to know who he is or what he looks like. Tanner?
Yeah, Mike.
I want you to stake out Frank McGuire. If he meets with anyone who looks like any of these pictures, let me know.
You want me to pick him up?
If you can think of a good reason.
How about suspicion?
That's a good reason.
Hello. Hello, Mr. McGuire. The guy you're looking for is in room 502 at the Atherstone Hotel. Leave it alone.
What do you mean? You can see the whole place.
Just leave it alone and go into the next room.
You're setting him up, aren't you? And you're using me for the bait.
Will you go into the next room, please?
No. This isn't the deal we made. You can't do this to me. I want to talk to Stockwood.
As soon as he gets back to town.
Now! I want to talk to him now. You're going to get me killed.
You're still alive, and you'll stay that way as long as you do as you're told. Go into the next room and stay there. Go on. All right, gentlemen. Pull up some chairs, make yourselves comfortable. Don't let your finger touch that trigger.
You're under arrest. Put your hands on top of your head and straighten up. Very slowly.
You all right, Dave?
Yeah!
All right, Dave. Not a word now. Get up. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get in that room. Get into that room.
Lieutenant. Posting men up on that roof was merely a precaution.
Why did you use a room on the front and not one in the back? And why were the windows open and the shades up? And why were there 2 men up there on that roof and only 1 man in there with him?
Our security procedures.
That wasn't security procedures, that was a rat trap. And McGuire was the bait.
It caught a killer.
And another killer got away. You were supposed to keep him alive, but you didn't. You failed.
Weren't you kind of hard on him, Mike?
Hard on him? Oh, if I knew I could make it stick, I'd charge him with premeditated murder. A badge and a gun doesn't give you the right to kill. And a criminal isn't fair game just because he committed a crime.
It was self-defense, Mike.
And we're right back where we started from, looking for Ron McGuire.
Well, how are you?
Not so good. I want to make a deal.
I thought you already had a deal with the Justice Department.
That's done. It's finished. The deal I'm talking about is for $250,000.
You know I never talk big money on the phone. Come on home. We'll talk.
You really think I am crazy, don't you? I'll tell you the deal from right here. I want $10,000, small bills, and I want a car. For that, I tell you where the suitcase is.
That's very generous. What's the matter? You having regrets?
No. I just figure I owe you for all the wonderful things you taught me.
I gave you everything.
You gave me nothing.
Goodbye, Ronnie.
No, wait, Dad. Please. I'm sorry. Man, I'm just scared. Look, as far as anybody will ever know, the money's gone with me. I mean, you can have it all. After all, it is yours. Just give me what I asked for, okay?
Why should I?
Maybe because you owe me too.
Where is it?
You remember where I fell and broke my arm when I was 14?
Yeah, I remember.
I'll meet you there in 30 minutes. Just park the car, leave the money in the glove compartment, and I'll meet you.
All right, I'll be there.
Alone.
Yeah, alone.
What are we looking for?
Ron McGuire.
What makes you think we'll find him here?
Well, he left that apartment building at about 11:45. At 5 minutes after 12, he was at the Attorney General's office. Sometime in between, a big leather suitcase with a lot of money in it disappeared, and it disappeared somewhere around here.
He probably came back last night and got it.
No, I alerted everybody in this area. They've got pictures of him. Besides, a man carrying a big leather suitcase would be easy to spot.
But there's a lot of people in this area with suitcases. There's a bus station right over there.
I know all that. Besides, I had some of our boys check out the lockers.
Inspectors 8-1. Inspectors 8-1.
Inspectors 8-1.
This is Tanner, Mike. The subject left his house about 15 minutes ago. He stopped at a bank, and then he made a stop, and he picked up another car, a blue Ford. Well, something's going down.
Where are you?
I'm on Bay Street, going west towards the bridge.
Okay, we're on our way.
Ronnie, where are you? Ronnie, where are you?
Oh, Mike, he's parked on the lower road at the Godfrey bunker, the blue Ford.
Okay, Tanner, I've got it.
Don't start the engine.
I thought we had a deal.
That's right. $10,000 in the glove compartment. I looked, but it wasn't there.
That's right. Where's the suitcase? What's this?
I checked your bag through to Los Angeles on the bus. You can find it in the baggage room in L.A.
Sure you did.
That's the baggage check. This is the ticket. San Francisco to Los Angeles. All you have to do is just give them the check, and they'll give you the bag and your money. Of course, it might cost you a couple of bucks for storage, but I'm sure you can swing that.
Look under the front seat on the passenger side. The envelope's there.
Okay. Get out and just walk away. And if you send anybody looking for me, I'm going to tell anybody who's interested that this whole thing was your idea.
Oh, I'm not going to send anybody looking for you. Because they believe you. Just take one look and they'd know that you couldn't think up a $250,000 heist all by yourself.
What makes you think you're so much smarter than anybody else?
I don't know where you're going, but don't ever come back. If you do, I'll kill you myself.
Hold it, police! Police! Tanner, come here, take him. Inspectors 8-1, in pursuit of a late model blue Ford sedan, heading east on Bryant from 5th Street. Request intercept. Police, hold it. Cover me. Don't move that hand.
See, Ronnie and I were never really close, Lieutenant. We never really understood each other.
I have a list of all your personal property here, Mr. McGuire. If you'll just check it out carefully, sign this form, I'll let you have it.
Very well. Everything seems to be in order, I think. Well, Lieutenant.
Thank you very much, Mr. McGuire, and now you are under arrest.
What are you talking about?
We had the Los Angeles Police Department check the contents of that suitcase in the baggage room. It was filled with money. And you signed this form saying that that claim check belongs to you.
So I was mistaken?
Well, we have a witness here who says you aren't.
I want to call my lawyer.
Of course, be my guest.
Lieutenant, Inspector, I understand you've got Ron McGuire.
Yes, he's upstairs.
Get him. I'll meet you.
Where's Bradley?
Washington. He's been reassigned. I had to break up the team, put him in other units. They were too emotionally involved in this case. There's one lesson here. From now on, we rotate our personnel on a regular basis.
You know, there's another lesson out there in the streets. Crimes have no labels. They're not federal, they're not state, they're not city. They're just crimes against the people. And if we find we can't work together, that means we're not doing our jobs.
That can't happen to us.
What?
Getting emotionally involved. I mean, half the time, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't have to know what I'm talking about. Just do what I'm talking about.
Hello.
Oh, Doug. I forgot to tell Helen something before we left. Is she still up?
What do you mean is she still up? What do you think?
This is Betty Rollins. May I speak to Helen for a moment?
What, checking up, huh? Huh? Well, listen, the next time you and Ed are invited to a party over here, do me a favor. Don't come!
It's just horrible. The man is crazy when he's drunk. He's killed her, I just know he has.
Miss Rollins, yes. You called the police?
Yes, and I should have done it last night.
Where's the husband?
He's inside.
Dan, talk to her.
The man is brutal when he's drunk. We all knew that, but I had no idea he'd go this far.
Your name?
Betty Rollins.
Mr. French.
Who the hell are you now?
Lieutenant Mike Stone.
Yeah. Well, what is the big deal? I must have had a little argument with my wife and she took off. You guys have no right. You're listening to a hysterical woman.
You had an argument?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Did this happen during the argument?
I don't know. I spilled something, maybe.
Kept getting a busy signal?
Yes, and then when I got here this morning, the phone was off the hook. It was just lying there.
Your wife just left. Wouldn't she have taken her purse?
Don't ask me. Ask her when she comes back. She always comes back.
Well, until she does, you're the only one I can talk to. There appears to be bloodstains here and in the bathroom. Was your wife hurt during the argument?
I don't know. What argument?
Well, now, is that your car parked outside?
Yeah, what?
Your wife is missing. She didn't take her purse or your car. Maybe she called someone to pick her up.
I don't know.
Do you mind if I borrow this? It's her address book.
I don't care.
Thank you. Did you go anywhere last night?
No. I stayed right here. I had a few. I went and went to sleep, and that's all. And I still don't know what the big deal is all about.
Well, your wife is missing under a set of circumstances you can't explain. Now, that may not be a big deal as far as you're concerned, but I'm going to have to ask you to stay with this policeman until the lab men check out the rest of the house. Maybe they can explain things you can't.
So what did you notice when you first drove up?
Hysterical ladies picking.
Excuse me.
What happened to the lady?
She left me for a hairdresser. Couldn't find it.
Anything?
Yeah, she said Mrs. French has an appointment with her dentist this morning. We'll have to find the name.
Well, I've got her address book here. Maybe it's in here. They had a party last night.
I got the names, 5 couples. Mr. French managed to insult most of them by midnight, and they all left.
Yeah, he's got problems. Yeah. He passed out, and he couldn't tell me anything about bloodstains in the living room or the bathroom. And then he had a hard time explaining, well, what looked like a burnt blouse in the fireplace.
He's got another problem. Take a look at this. Could be bloodstains there in the front seat. Take a look at this. That looks very fresh to me.
It sure does, doesn't it? But he said he didn't go anywhere last night. We don't have anything to hold him on, but that doesn't mean we can't impound his car. Let's find out how recent this dent is. I want this car brought in.
Very recent, Lieutenant. Last few hours.
You're sure?
No oxidation at all on the fresh scraped metal.
Did you get a sample of that stain on the front seat?
Yeah. Fingerprint section also lifted some latent prints from inside.
Well, can you get a make on that blue paint that's here?
We'll do what we can.
Don't forget the tires, will you? The mud, the dirt.
Next on the list, Lieutenant.
Good.
Here's something you might find interesting. We found this credit card receipt on the front seat.
It's a car wash. Made out yesterday. That means that these were left here since then.
Lipstick on both of them. Maybe your lady in question was driving the car herself.
Oh, no way.
Why not?
I checked out Helen French's purse. There were no cigarettes, matches, or lighter. I say she's a non-smoker.
Well, she's also non-existent since midnight last night. Nobody from the party has heard from her. Cab companies don't show a call at that address. She's not a patient in any hospital.
What about her dental appointment?
She didn't keep it. I talked to her dentist, and he said she didn't even call to cancel her appointment, which is, quote, very unlike Mrs. French.
Did you check out her accident reports?
4 hit and runs so far from last night. None of them seem to match up with French's car.
All right, until anything more turns up, we'll just have to keep looking for the lady. That's right. Every name in that book, one by one by one.
So you know Mr. and Mrs. French?
Sure, but I haven't seen Helen or Doug for a couple of years. Ever since my mouth healed up.
Forgot to duck, huh?
And who needs a guy like that?
Mrs. French still has you and your wife in her address book. Have you heard from her?
No. I think she was embarrassed to call after what happened.
Did you and Mr. French used to work together?
Sure. Doug and I used to pedal for the same company. Then Doug switched to this new outfit. Shot up in the company. Fat expense account, lots of booze. Booze is one thing he couldn't handle. Believe me, it cost me 2 teeth. I don't know how Helen takes it. She must think the only 2 colors in the world are black and blue.
He beats her? You know that for sure?
Nobody runs into doors that often. My wife used to see her after she'd spent a week in that private hospital. Still wearing shades to cover up the black eyes. Face like a lump.
Do you know what private hospital she went to?
Kind of a convalescent place. Payson. No, Pearson. Helen used to go there to cover for Doug.
I thought I had managed to keep my name out of police records, Lieutenant. Don't tell me some gentleman has filed a complaint.
No, your name isn't in the police records. It's right here in Helen French's address book. Soames. Angela Soames.
Oh, excuse me. Hello? Well, of course I remember you. Aren't you sweet to say so? Give me half an hour to become desirable. All right. Oh, I know. I'll be there. I really shouldn't talk that way in front of a cop, should I?
It's been 12 years since I worked with Vice.
Oh, Lieutenant, I'm an interior decorator. A gentleman calls, and I go over and decorate his otherwise bleak world for a while.
Well, interior decorating isn't in my department. I'm looking for Helen French.
Oh, God. Don't tell me he's beaten her up again.
We don't know what's happened to her. By any chance, she hadn't called you since last night, did she?
No. Poor Helen. Poor lost Helen. I hope you never find her. She was a prisoner. That's the kind it happens to, you know.
What happens?
I've known Helen since high school.
Did you know her husband?
Thank heavens, no. Our friendship was separate from that side of her life. Helen married the first man who stole her innocence. Doug French. Big shot, going places. Not long, the little girl becomes a doormat. Then she becomes a punching bag.
She told you all that?
I often wished his girlfriend could see him beating up on his wife.
He beat his wife. And you say he has a girlfriend?
Oh, Helen knew about it. Susan somebody or other.
Maybe that explains the cigarette butts in the ashtray, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
The lab says that the blood found on the carpet, in the bathroom, and on that scrap of woman's blouse from the fireplace all matched the blood in the car, type O. And according to the Pearson Convalescent Hospital, where Helen French has been an occasional patient, her blood type is O.
And they haven't heard from her this time?
Nope. Tried to get some particulars, but they're closed-mouthed. They said that her regular doctor's in St. Louis attending a seminar.
So she didn't go back to her regular hospital? None of her friends have heard from her? I don't like it.
Pick 'em up.
On what charge? Assault? We can't make that stick.
Come on, Mike. Don't you think we're dealing with something more than a messy house and a missing persons report?
Sure. But what have we got? Nothing. Unless we can prove that he lied about never leaving the house last night.
Okay, so we have to prove he had opportunity to dispose of the body, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Now you're cooking. Homicide, Stone. Yeah, that fits. Is the witness still there? Okay, we're on our way. Early morning hit and run, just reported. Sounds good.
Did you say witness?
That's what I said. Come on, let's go.
I'm just coming off work, night shift. I'm a waiter in this restaurant right here. And I come out from my car, and I see this big bozo weaving all over the street. Almost hits me.
Did you see the car?
Yellow sedan, and wham, he smacks right into me. Parked. Just sitting here.
What time did it happen?
Oh, about 2:30 in the morning. I remember, I had just cleaned up, walked out, and I figured I better check it today, for my insurance. The car's been sitting here since the accident.
Did you see the driver of the vehicle?
This close he was, almost hit me. Oh, yeah, a big guy, reddish hair, navy blue jacket.
Douglas French was arrested on suspicion of murder today following the unexplained disappearance of his wife, Helen. While police will not reveal what evidence they have gathered to support the charge, they are reportedly seeking a mystery woman in connection with the case.
Elvis, so now you're a mystery woman. You worried about this?
Damned right I am.
They were married in 1963.
strongly recommend that a higher bail be set in this particular instance. The evidence clearly indicates that the defendant attempted to mislead the investigating officers about where he was on the night in question.
Your Honor, if the investigating officers have been misled, it is only by their own zeal to string together flimsy bits of purely circumstantial evidence.
All right, gentlemen. Let's don't try the defendant nor the San Francisco Police Department today. Mr. Filer, your motion for continuance is denied. The defendant is bound over for a preliminary hearing before the Superior Court on the 25th, 9 a.m.
Mike, I got something for you.
$25,000. Court's adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's the matter? The DA made it stick, didn't he?
Yeah, sure. But a tough jury could make it come unstuck. Our job isn't done yet.
His company's making bail for him.
Good, I'm glad. Maybe he'll get nervous, stumble around, and show us where he hid the body.
Like bodies, I found a warm one. Our mystery lady is no mystery anymore. The lab came up with a lady who left her prints in French's car.
Now, you bring good news. Where do we go?
That's the kicker. Her name's Susan Ross, and she lives just 2 blocks from where French slammed into that other car.
Don't give me an answer now. I want you to mull it over.
If you think I'm guilty, take a walk. I'm going to find somebody else.
That's just your problem, you know? I don't know what to think. You haven't told me anything.
I told you, I don't know anything. I passed out. I can't remember.
Doug, no jury in the world is going to buy that. Now, listen to me. I've got to be honest with you. I tried to make a great show in there of sweeping circumstantial evidence away like it was so much dirt. Well, it isn't. It's damned incriminating. And there are plenty of guys doing life right now on a whole lot less. Do you understand that? So I've got to have the truth. I mean, if it's bad, we'll plea bargain. We'll go for a reduced charge.
You want the truth?
Yes, I want the truth.
So do I. Set up a polygraph test for me.
A polygraph?
A lie detector test. Set it up.
Look, I tell you, I haven't seen Doug French in 2-3 months.
I don't believe you, Miss Ross. I believe you saw Mr. French the same day. Maybe even the same night his wife disappeared.
I want to talk to a lawyer.
We already told you, you're entitled to one.
If you come downtown with us, I promise you there'll be a lawyer present.
No, wait.
You know, Mr. French had his car washed the same day. And afterwards, we found cigarette butts with lipstick on them in his ashtray. Same kind. Mrs. French doesn't smoke. We also found your fingerprints on the dashboard and on the car handle.
All right. All right, so he was here.
Well, now, why didn't you say so from the start?
Because I don't want to get involved.
But you are involved. Now, what time was he here?
He called around 1, I guess.
1 in the morning?
Yes, he'd been drinking. I could tell. I didn't. Told him I'd be outside. I don't want him up here when he's been drinking.
Where'd you go with him?
We didn't go anywhere. We just sat in his car and talked. Maybe an hour.
What'd you talk about?
I don't remember. Just talk, that's all.
Did he say anything about his wife, about what happened that night?
No, I don't know anything about his wife.
Bloodstains in the car?
Bloodstains? No,
You're doing it again.
What?
Lying. We know there were bloodstains in the car. If you saw any such evidence, if Mr. French told you anything about what happened to his wife, you could be an accessory to murder.
Are you accusing me?
No, nobody is accusing you. But you are making it very difficult for us to believe you.
Is your name Douglas French?
Yes.
Are you employed by the Overdyne Corporation?
Yes.
Did you kill your wife?
No.
I don't get it. He is intentionally sticking his neck out. Why?
Maybe they're trying to dazzle us with footwork, Mike.
French is a professional salesman, and the lawyer's good. He'll take the right case to a jury. Maybe they think French can beat the Polly. Anyway, they got nothing to lose. We're going all the way.
Helen French's doctor's back in town. You want to make an appointment?
As soon as we can get a reading on his blood pressure in there.
Well, he isn't lying.
If he was a pathological liar, would it show?
No, because if he was a pathological liar, it wouldn't show up in the graph.
He says he can't remember. What do you say?
If this guy is a blackout alcoholic, it's possible that he really doesn't remember. I had a case once where an alcoholic flew coast to coast, stopped in 4 states, got home, sobered up. He didn't even remember leaving the last bar he was in.
Mike, I don't want to let this guy off on a reduced plea. I want to prove that French formed the intent in advance, before he got himself drunk enough to really do it.
Well, I guess it's time we saw a doctor. Say, how many times has Mrs. French been a patient here, Doctor?
I'd have to consult the admitting records to be certain. Oh, perhaps 5 or 6 times the past 3 years.
Were her injuries serious?
Well, whenever there are severe bruises and lacerations about the face and the ears, possibility of concussions, I'd say they could be serious.
Well, did she ever tell you that her husband had beaten her?
No, Lieutenant, I couldn't testify to that under oath. She implied that, but that's all.
Tell me, did you ever try to offer her any advice?
Well, naturally, I recommended marriage counseling. I understand her husband refused.
Did she have any outside interests?
Not really. Oh, for a while, she was with a little theater group, Stage West, I think. She seemed interested. I don't know how it worked out.
You get a lot of cases like this?
Too many. Seminar I just attended, they claim that wife beating is the single most unreported crime in the country.
And sometimes we hear about it too late, after they're dead.
Oh. Oh, no.
Is that where you hid the body, Mr. French? I'm asking you a question. Is that where you buried your wife?
God help me. I don't know.
Looks like our stakeout on him's not going to pay off. Maybe he really doesn't know. Or can't remember. How do you read him?
How do I read him? I don't read him.
No dice, Lieutenant. We've covered every square foot.
Okay, Tanner, pack it in. What about it, Lieutenant? He can go. Thank you very much.
I really thought we had him.
Well, he's had one nightmare, maybe he'll have another one. I still want a tail on him around the clock.
Mike, what if he's telling the truth?
What, that he didn't kill her?
Maybe she killed herself. I mean, a lady like that, beaten, afraid to go home, afraid to complain, maybe she just crawled off somewhere.
Maybe. But either way, if he killed her or if she killed herself, we still have to find the body.
Okay, so where do we look? There must be a million places.
I don't know. Where do we look? Who knows where to look? Maybe we ought to go to that little theater group the doctor was talking about.
How's that going to help? They wouldn't know where he buried her.
Well, somebody there might know something about her habits. Might give us a clue.
There's supposed to be 3 glasses there. Now, I want 3 there tonight, okay? Excuse me. As we were saying, the people who come here are frustrated. They're fearful, unfulfilled. They're beautiful.
What about Helen French?
She was a cocoon. Wrapped, rigid.
I'm beginning to understand why.
Oh, yes. An occasional bruise would appear. Accident, she claimed. Her husband never came around.
Did she like it here?
I began to unwrap the threads that were restraining her. There are no directors in New York anymore, you know. They're all choreographers. Well, I cast her in a small but vital part, an inspiration. She played a bouncy broad on the make for another woman's husband. Why, what a metamorphosis. She emerged, spread her wings. Lovely to see.
Was she good?
We'll never know. She just disappeared before the dress rehearsal.
Never gave any reason?
Well, in retrospect, she may have had bruises that makeup wouldn't cover.
Did she make any friends while she was here? I mean, were there any relationships with other members? Someone she could have gone off with?
You are an astute observer of the human scene, Lieutenant. They come here to play out their fantasies. All their fantasies. Even Helen. Oh, at first, she was afraid of men. Until I put her on that stage. She was really quite good.
Doug, I'm scared.
What are you talking about? What's the matter with you?
Well, didn't the police tell you?
They don't tell me anything. You tell me.
Well, they know about us. Doug, they came to talk to me. Lieutenant Stone and some younger guy.
About what?
Well, they know that we were together that night.
What?
Don't you remember? You came over late and we sat in your car, remember?
You told them that?
Well, I couldn't deny it. They already had my fingerprints from out of your car.
What else did you tell them?
Well, I didn't tell them about the rest, honest, Doug. But I'm afraid. I mean, if they make me get up on that stand, I can't lie. I'll go to prison.
What are you saying?
Doug, don't you remember?
Remember what?
You had blood all over you, and you were saying wild things.
What things?
About killing your wife. Come. Look, don't you see? They'll make me tell it. I know they will. Doug, I don't want to hurt you. Maybe I better get out of town. For you.
Where will you go?
Far away. Maybe out of the country. Doug, I'm gonna need some money. You gotta help me.
I've got some you can have, I guess.
Well, not just some. I'm gonna need a lot to get away where they can't find me.
How much?
$10,000 at least.
I don't have that kind of cash.
Well, how much? How much can you get?
Five, maybe five. I've got a joint savings account.
Doug, I want to get away tonight. Can you get it?
Yes.
It's not for me, Doug. It's for you. Look, you bring the money by my apartment, and I'll be packed and ready to leave. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. Hi, Johnny? Yeah, it's me. Oh, yeah. He bought it. Oh, come on, Lieutenant, be honest. You found me irresistible, right?
Well, I would hate to deny that under oath. But actually, I'm still interested in Helen French.
Can't win them all. Did you find her?
No, we're still looking.
You're a real doll, you know. I could shatter your reserve off duty.
Well, I'm not going to argue that point with you. But could I ask you a personal question? I mean, about Mrs. French.
Shoot.
Sometimes when a wife finds out that her husband is playing around,
She goes out and does a little freelance romancing herself, right? Not Helen, Lieutenant. Not that I didn't try. I told her that I could get her lots of company with men who would treat her tenderly.
but she wasn't interested.
Married to a monster like that could turn you off men altogether.
Funny. Really is funny how some women can handle all kinds of men, and then there are some who find it difficult to handle just one.
Well, let me tell you something even funnier, Lieutenant. This is right down your alley. Nice society out there is hell-bent on persecuting the likes of me. But they don't even care that the Helens are getting beaten, killed. Poor little fool.
Fool? No. Poor lost victim. Thank you for your time.
Homicide, Stone.
I lost him, Mike.
Well, did you lose him or did he lose you?
Well, he looked too smashed to even know I was following him.
Well, come on, let's have it.
He met a woman fitting the Ross girl's description at Fisherman's Wharf earlier. Then he made a visit to a savings and loan bank, and when he came out, he was carrying a big wad of dough.
Well, where did you lose him?
He spent a while in a bar. Now, I picked him up when he came out, and then I lost him in traffic. But it looks like he may be headed towards the girl's neighborhood.
All right, see if you can pick him up again. We're on our way.
We'll worry about that when we get to Mexico. At least then I'll be rid of this creep, and then we can be together. No, silly, I didn't sleep with him. I just scared the hell out of him. Oh, he'll bring the money, don't worry about it. You can stop shaking long enough to sign for it. No.
You lied to me, you little tramp!
You get away from me!
Kill you.
You're crazy! You're crazy!
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
I don't know any more than I've already told you.
You yelled out he killed her. Now he's trying to kill me.
Well, he did kill her, didn't he?
You tell us. He says that you tried to extort money from him.
He's lying.
He had $5,000 in his pocket when he came to your apartment. He said he got it for you.
Well, I only asked for his help to get away for a while so that I wouldn't get involved in all this.
What was he paying you for? To help him dispose of his wife's body?
No!
The real reason he didn't go up to your apartment that night was that he didn't want to leave the body alone in the car, right?
No. I didn't see anything.
Now, why didn't you let him go to your apartment?
Because my boyfriend was up there.
Oh, now we know. A boyfriend, huh?
Look, I have been trying to get rid of Doug for a long time. It's not easy.
And suddenly it became easier, didn't it? He told you that he had killed his wife, and you thought, well, now, here's my chance to blackmail him and go off with number two.
No, that is not how it happened.
Why don't you sit here for a while and think it over? Come on. Let's book her. Suspicion of extortion. Tanner said they met around noon. Let's find out what time Mr. French withdrew that money from the bank and when he stopped at the bar. Let's check it all out.
Good idea.
Sekulovich, Booker.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Here we are. The withdrawal receipt was signed by Douglas M. French, $5,000.
Mr. French leave a balance after taking that much out?
$112.68.
She darn near cleaned him out, didn't she? You know we're going to need a positive identification of this signature. Could you verify it?
I think so. We have the information and signature cards they filled out when they opened the account. signature looks genuine. Wouldn't you say, Lieutenant?
Yeah, it certainly does. The account was opened 3 years ago.
What's the matter?
Take a look at that.
Hello. I think we have a mutual friend. The telephone company?
All I had was a number. You're, Angela, right?
Right. That's the trouble with the world. We're all just numbers. But you had a nice voice. You match your voice. Not many people do.
Thank you. Would you like a drink?
Scotch. Very light. Yours too. Very light. I don't want you to dull your senses.
I don't drink. Still, to the telephone company?
That's for free. But, unfortunately, business ethics require that I collect for the retirement fund before I show you my birthmark.
Well, if there's one thing I admire, it's ethics. Second only to birthmarks.
Now, you can get comfy. Sit down. Tell me a story. Something wrong?
No, nothing.
I know what's bothering you. You're suffocating.
No,
Here.
it's not that. Look, I'm sorry.
What's the matter? You don't like me?
No, I do like you. It's just that, well, I guess I'm a little kinky about certain things.
Surprised me.
Not kinky. It's, look, you're beautiful. You're really beautiful. But I've got this thing about, you know, all that makeup and stuff on your face.
What?
Well, I told you, kinky.
That's the whole deal?
Would you mind, taking it off?
Just you watch. Mother Nature's about to astound you.
Look, I hope you don't mind.
You hush. Some gals wouldn't do this, you know.
I suppose not.
Now what's the matter?
Your wife?
You know I fit through because of you?
You didn't hide the body. She hid the body for you. Come on, take a look at her. Take a look at her. Take a good look at the woman you killed.
Hey, Mike, wait up.
Say, are you still going to prosecute French for assault?
No, you know, it's the same old story, Mike. Bad evidence, bad witnesses.
No justice.
Due process of law. By the way, something in a bank file put you onto her. What was it?
Well, when you open a new savings account in this state, you've got to always give your mother's maiden name.
Oh?
So she gave her mother's maiden name. Soames, Angela Soames. Must have been a pretty comfortable name for her, especially when she wanted to escape from herself.
Well, at least she's alive.
Alive? I don't know about that. I talked to her doctor. He said that she's going to be institutionalized for a long time. A long time.
That's life. See ya.
I cannot even remember breakfast. How about getting some food?
Yes, I'd like that.
What do you feel like?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you think of something? Maybe something kinky. Not kinky, but kinky.
I'll give you kinky.
Outpost to coordinator.
Go.
Another limousine. Black. One man in front, two in the rear.
Is Birmingham aboard?
Negative.
Big fellas. Clement, Freddie Clement. Very large Northwestern connection. Distributes all the ways up to Fairbanks.
Will you look at this? Look at these biggies. This is another Appalachia.
Yeah, what does it mean with that Birmingham?
He'll show. Did I ever stiff yous? No, moonshine, you're the best. How's the time?
It's exactly 5:10.
What are we gonna do? We only have an arrest warrant for Birmingham.
What do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna wait.
Wait. Okay, we wait. You know, Dave, you got one major flaw as a narc.
Yeah, what's that?
You take your job too serious. And I mean it. I mean it. What you need is a nice little wife, someone to relax you. My sister Connie, she'd say yes like that if you asked her.
Do you have another piece of taffy?
I don't have any taffy. Got a cookie.
Give me. That's a cookie?
You don't like brunettes. I got sisters to burn. Rita. You like Rita. I'm gonna have Rita over the house Monday night for your birthday. Who knows? You never can tell.
Dave.
Go.
Bingo. Mr. B.
Park it around the corner.
There he is. That's Art DeVoe, Baldy, local muscle.
very rough child.
Well, Eunice, this is Dave. The rat is in the trap. And we're going to spring it in 60 seconds.
Yeah, what about I'm out.
Now, you've been very good, Moonshine. Now, just stay loose, huh? Everything will be fine.
Okay, Freddie, sit down. Let's move it. Is everybody here?
Freeze it!
I want to say one or two things first about territorial infringement. Then I'll open the meeting up to general questions. Now, I don't want to hear any personal attacks, and I don't want to have any hurt feelings. Gentlemen, we have a $100 million business here. Mr. Scatter!
Lambert, how is he? I'll try to bring him back, but he's gone. Married. 3 kids.
Well, we're going to have a report. Listen, if you want to unwind first, you go right ahead.
No, let's do it.
Well, you were in charge of the stakeout?
Yeah. We had a major bust going on. Every prime supplier on the West Coast. Mr. B called the meeting. That's Carl Birmingham. We've been after Birmingham for 5 years, but we've never really been able to tie him into the organization. I had a warrant out for his arrest based on reliable information that he was carrying $250,000 worth of skag. But he slipped our collar, and everything blew up on us. This officer, Cobb, was posted on the street. Birmingham shot him.
Any witnesses?
I saw it. I was about 20 yards away.
Anybody else?
Yeah, our snitch was there, Moonshine. We call him Moonshine. His name's Fisher. Randolph J. Cobb gave me his wife's number. I have to call her.
You go ahead. You call her and just take it easy, will you? I think we've got enough to start on. We'll keep in touch.
Sounds pretty tight. You ought to be able to hang a murder one rap on Mr. B.
He's a very quick cat. He won't fall easy.
We'll see.
Sorry we're late, Mr. B. The airport was socked in.
You're Carter?
Yes, sir.
The powder man?
Yes, sir. That's what they said you wanted.
That's exactly what I need. Snuff him.
Guy's name is Fisher, but they call him Moonshine. He's got a room over on Post Street. Well, I'll show you. And what about Lambert?
Yeah, he saw me too.
Carl, you know, sometimes it's a lot cheaper to spend a couple $1,000 on a cop than it is to waste him. Can he be reached?
Nah, not this guy. He's a crusader. He's been out after Mr. B ever since he got into the department.
Look into his background. Let's see how pure he is.
Women, gambling.
Yeah, whatever. Just find it. Oh, and Artie, if you don't come up with something, then waste him.
You're busy. I'll come back.
No, hold it. Come on in. Just 1 second. There we are. Well, Counselor. I was thinking you might have run out on us, too.
New secretary. She forgot to give me your message.
Oh, well, this is my new partner. Dan Robbins. Abe Johnson. Close the door.
So, girl didn't tell me what you wanted.
I want your client.
Which client?
Oh, come on, stop it.
Yes. Well, Mr. Birmingham told me about a mix-up of some sort on the waterfront this morning. Said he had a few business matters to attend to, then he'd contact narcotics.
Homicide. The charge is murder.
Well, it doesn't matter what the charge is. The man's innocent. He told me he was in San Jose this morning.
A narcotics officer saw him in a San Francisco warehouse.
You mean Lambert? Well, that man has been impugning my client's reputation for years.
Well, that wouldn't be hard.
Lieutenant, I have just filed a civil pleading against Officer Lambert for malicious defamation. Just so you know, I'm not about to stand by and let a personal vendetta railroad my client into prison.
And that's going to be your defense?
If it goes to trial, it will be. I don't think it will, though. I don't think Lambert will be willing to perjure himself. When the chips are down, I believe you'll find Dave Lambert declines to testify.
I wouldn't bet on it.
40.
Hey,
Telephone man.
who for?
215 Rudolph Fisher.
He ain't home.
Oh, this is the time he asked for. He made a very big thing of it. It's got to be fixed today.
Well, he ain't home. I'm sorry.
Too bad. Well, I'll try to be back in 3 or 4 weeks.
All right, come on. What would it take to let me know somebody's coming? 2 minutes? Couldn't he write me a note?
Sometimes people are funny.
All right, flip the latch when you go out. It'll lock by itself.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Be right with you. I'm looking for a man by the name of Phil Lundeen.
You found him.
You Dave Lambert's brother-in-law?
You mean ex-brother-in-law?
Ex. Right. Dave is divorced, isn't he?
I don't believe I got your name, Mr.
Barton. Private detective.
Sure.
Dave's a pretty popular boy around these parts. Everyone I've talked to has a good word for him.
Is that a fact?
What kind of a word does your sister have for him, Mr. Lundeen? Let me tell you the reason I'm asking. Dave's planning on remarrying, and my client wants to make sure that she's doing the right thing, you see? Now, you wouldn't happen to have any advice for her, would you?
Yeah, I got some advice for her. Tell her to run for her life.
Why?
Forget it.
Now listen, buddy, this just might be very valuable to my client. Say, $1,000?
Mr. Barton, tell your client she's got a deal.
So you got home.
See you alive! You trying to give me a stroke? Somebody ought to bell you like a cat.
Listen, Fisher, I've had all the aggravation I can take for one day, so don't push. Now, I ain't your slave, and I'm not going to be running up and down those stairs all day long after every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes calling here for you.
What Tom, Dick, and Harry?
You forgot the telephone man was coming.
Telephone man? What did he look like?
Like a telephone man.
Toast to the birthday boy.
Toast.
Here. To a friend, a great partner.
Right.
A man among men, a knock among knocks.
Right.
Dave, happy birthday, pal.
All right, thanks. I just want to say in reciprocation that you're right in everything you say. Thank you.
Happy birthday, man.
Man, beautiful. Thanks for the party.
Okay. Hey, we'll cut the cake already. Come on.
You do it. I'm not too
Connie, give me a hand. You should bake that.
It's unbelievable. Looks like it's bought in a store, doesn't it?
Connie, bake that. Rita, go get the presents.
Okay,
will
I'm
ya?
going.
Come on, babe. I'll give you a hand.
Rodriguez, watch it, because she's got a eye on Dave.
Oh, hey.
You're lucky they outlawed polygamy. He'd have you marrying all of us.
All right, gangway. I'm going to go get another bottle over here.
What do you do?
Cake, man. Incredible.
Oops.
Nice big one for me with the flower.
Want to give me a refill?
I certainly do. You are some cooker.
Hey, easy. I'm driving.
That's all right. I'll take you home.
Happy birthday, David.
Thanks, Connie. And thanks for that cake. You know, Ernie's right. We deserve one another.
Oh, well, in that case, how about a big gold kiss?
You got it.
Come on. We're opening the presents. Come on. Break it up.
Look at all this.
Birthday to you.
Open it first. Right here.
Incredible. Who's this from?
I don't know.
You don't know? Who's you know? It's from your brother, huh?
I don't know.
It's going to be a bomb, right?
Never can tell. You never can tell.
What is this? All right. It's a tape recorder.
I thought you said these were supposed to be gag gifts.
Yeah, well, wait till you hear what's on.
Is Dave here?
Sure. Come on in.
No, could we see him for a minute?
Oh, yeah. Dave, come here a second. Hey, carry on. We'll be right back.
Mike? Birmingham's in custody.
Where'd you find him?
He turned himself in. Arraignment's tomorrow.
I'll be there.
That's why we wanted to talk to you. You'll have to be there. We lost moonshine.
They wired his room, blew half his apartment out.
No sign of a man. We think he tripped the wire and ran.
Well, that's one witness down and one to go.
Hey, come on, Ernie. You don't think they'll try to kill a cop?
He might. Birmingham's dead if you testify.
Mike, are we authorized to give Dave any protection?
No, I don't want any protection.
Doesn't even have to be official. Just some of the guys will hang around, make sure.
No, all right? Look, if they try anything, they're going to try a bribe. Now it's my birthday. Come on and have a piece of cake, will you?
Fellas, eat, drink, be merry.
Good evening, Officer Lambert.
Well, I see it, but I don't believe it.
Well, believe what?
I'm talking about your nerve, DeVoe. Get out of the car with your hands behind your back.
In a minute. Oh, I had a little talk with your ex-brother-in-law this afternoon, Davy.
Yeah?
He really spilled the beans, man. Told me all your little secrets. He named names, places, dates. See, Phil, he don't even think you're fit to be a cop. And why would he think that? Just because you're a homosexual? Get in.
Any word on Moonshine?
No, not yet. He's still hiding.
Lambert give you a list of his former employers, friends?
If he hasn't left town, we'll flush him out.
Come in. Oh, come on in, Dave.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Mike? Would you mind staying too?
Sit down. What's your problem?
I just thought I should cue the department in on certain new developments.
Go ahead.
One of Birmingham's soldiers was waiting for me last night when I got home, and he tried to hassle me.
You're kidding. How?
Well, he said that if I testified against Birmingham, he'd have the record show that I was a homosexual.
Are you a homosexual?
Yes.
Who else knows about this?
I don't know.
Anybody in the department?
I don't think so. I chose to keep it quiet.
Do you mind telling me why?
Well, I just felt I could do a better job without the social pressures.
Well, now you've got them. So where do we go from here?
You know, you're supposed to testify for me. Are you willing to?
Yes.
You better think about it. It could be bloody.
I know that.
Who's prosecuting?
Billings.
Okay. You better warn him. I don't want him having a heart attack in open court.
All right, I'll give him a call. Thank you.
I sure don't need this. One of my own men being blackmailed.
Jack, he wasn't blackmailed. He reported it. That takes the threat away.
What does that mean? That there's no problem?
No, I didn't say that.
Good. Because there's going to be a problem, and you know it. Not that the department discriminates, but some of my men aren't as understanding as you are. And some of them are going to begin to wonder what else they don't know about Dave Lambert. And that gives me a personnel problem, doesn't it?
Okay, let's just take one step at a time. He said he was willing to testify. That means we still have a case.
Make it stick, Mike. He's a good man. I don't want him ruined.
Look, we know you run a book. We know that Moonshine bets with you. So let's quit playing games, huh?
So, what do you want from me?
Information.
I told you I haven't seen him.
Well, find them. There's $500 in it for you. Here. Call this number.
Sure.
Anything for a friend.
I still don't understand why it should change the basic case.
You're not a lawyer, Mike.
Well, a man was murdered. You've got an eyewitness. Those are the facts.
Maybe he's afraid I'll lisp when I get up in court.
That's a cheap shot, Lambert. Now, you can lisp all you want. I still have a case to prove, and you're going to make a lousy witness.
And why? I've still got 20/20 vision. I know what I saw.
Yeah, you're a good cop. But you're gay.
So what?
So what are the jurors going to hear in that courtroom about Officer Lambert?
They'll hear that he's got one of the best lists of commendations on the force.
No. They'll hear he's lived a lie ever since he's been on the force. Somebody's going to wonder how many other lies he's capable of.
Jerry...
It just takes one to win an acquittal. Look, a jury is nothing more than a cross-section of public opinion. I don't have to tell you, Dave. Some people won't like what you are.
Well, that shouldn't be the issue.
Yeah, well, it will be. Been after Birmingham for 5 years. You said a lot of nasty things about him, which puts his reputation on the line and yours.
Of course I've been after him. Do you know how many people he's killed or maimed with the junk he's selling?
But he hasn't been charged with that.
All right. So what's the answer?
We're dead if we go to trial with just you, I can tell you that. Mike, I gotta have moonshine. I don't care where he is, find him. I'll do whatever I can to buy you time.
All right.
You know, Moonshine's got a kid over in East Bay in a convent school, St. Teresa's. I don't think he'd leave without seeing her. He's crazy about her. Maybe you ought to stake her out.
You never mentioned that before.
Forgot. I guess I've had a few other things on my mind.
Well, it's not going to get any easier.
I know. The hardest part is seeing how people I really like are going to react. I guess I never like losing friends.
Nobody does. Well, come on. The lions are waiting.
Mr. Birmingham, you've heard the charges against you. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Very well. Prosecution ready to set a date for preliminary hearing?
No, Your Honor.
No?
Your Honor, the state requests a continuance for 7 days.
Judge Kramer, it is absolutely basic to the law that every prisoner be given a speedy trial. Now, if the state's case isn't ready, why was an arrest made?
I think that's an awfully good question, Mr. Billings.
We are ready, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm still involved in a prior litigation.
Are you the only assistant the district attorney has on his staff?
No, sir.
Then why wasn't someone else assigned to this case?
I don't know, sir.
Judge.
Mr. Billings, do you think you could possibly be available in 2 days?
Yes, sir.
This court will reconvene at 9 a.m. on Friday next.
What's with the continuance? We have this guy on his back.
There must be some legal problem.
What? What's the problem?
Well, I don't know, man. Do I look like a lawyer?
Well, let's find out. I'll ask him.
Look, will you lay off? It has nothing to do with you. I'm sorry, Ernie. I'm sorry. Look, I'll explain later, all right?
Charlie, 2 beers?
And a lot of peanuts, will you, Charlie? Price? How's it going? So what is bothering Dave, man?
How should I know? I'm only his partner.
Oh, come on. We don't need a continuance. Now, we're ready. We can go. We got the case locked.
No, it does not make any sense.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, yeah? Well, you know so much, Price. Why don't you clue me in?
Well, you haven't heard yet?
Heard what?
Let me tell you something funny. When I was working in Vice, I used to see that guy and I'd say to myself, I don't know, man. I just don't know. You know?
What are you talking about?
Lambert, man. Your, sweetie pie.
Hey, Detective Price. I hope you didn't mean what I think you meant.
I meant the guy's gay, man.
Now, that is a damn lie, and you better watch your mouth, okay?
Aaron, he admitted it himself. It's all over Bryant Street. And all the time you're trying to get him to marry your sister. Come on, Aaron, you had to know, huh? I mean, you were buddies. Let me ask you something. What do you do after a fight? Send each other flowers?
Hey, no, Ernie, no, man, come on. All right, that's enough, man. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. You two, man, get off of me, there. That's it. That's it.
Okay, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm okay.
You lie. You guys.
I don't understand how I can help you, Lieutenant. It seems that you have the same address for Mr. Fisher that we have.
And you say he hasn't tried to contact his daughter in the past few days?
No, he hasn't.
Is that usual, sister? I mean, how often will he normally come by or telephone?
Oh, he never telephones. He always comes by. He likes to give Dolores little presents. They walk, they talk. They have a very good relationship. Actually, now that I think of it, they haven't seen each other for several weeks.
And you think a visit may be long overdue?
Yes, long overdue.
Sister, I don't want to alarm you, but I think that there's a possibility that that child could be in danger.
I don't understand.
Well, she could be in danger by some people who are trying to reach her father through her.
Oh, I see.
So what I'll do is I'll leave a man on stakeout here.
Here?
No, I mean at the front entrance.
So we can have a talk with Mr. Fisher if he shows up.
All right, I understand.
In the meantime, if he telephones or writes a letter, would you call me immediately, please? Here's my card. And thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Hey, what happened to your eye?
Ran into a door.
What happened?
I heard a rumor down at the grill. Is it true?
Is what true?
Are you gay?
Yes, I am. I am.
I don't believe it.
Well, it's true, Ernie. It's true.
Oh. How can you know somebody all these years and not know anything about him at all? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't tell anybody, Ernie.
I'm not anybody. I'm your partner.
No. I guess I kept it quiet because I just knew what an effect it would have around here.
Around here? What about the effect on me?
Yeah. You too, Ernie. I was afraid of what you'd feel. I was afraid. What do you feel?
What do I feel?
Yeah.
I feel like a fool. That's how I feel.
Well, where do we go from here, old buddy?
Nowhere. We go nowhere.
Ernie, come here.
Don't you ever touch me again.
Is that you? Oh, that's a relief. I thought it might be Jack the Ripper there for a minute. Hi.
Hi.
How was your day?
Okay. Ow.
What?
Hey, take it
Oh, Ernie, what happened?
Nothing happened.
Nothing. Where's Dave? Here, put that.
All right.
Put that on.
I'll do it.
I said I'd come over and fix you two this great dinner.
Yeah. Well, maybe he got hung up or something. You know, he's been hanging around here a little too much lately anyway.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
You didn't have a fight with him, did you?
What's for dinner?
Ernie, what happened?
I know this man a long time. All these years, he's been lying to me, and you, too.
About what?
About a lot of things. About who he is, what he is.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's gay. That's what I'm talking about. The man is gay.
He finally told you, did he?
What?
Ernie, I've known that for a long time.
He told you?
Well, I mean, not in so many words, but we're friends. I mean, we talk.
He's my friend, too, you know. He's my partner. Why didn't he talk to me?
Well, look at you. Would you have understood? How did it come up?
Someone blew the whistle, and he...
Oh, Ernie, come on. Nothing's changed.
What?
Dave's the same man you knew at the academy, and he's the same partner you've had for 5 years.
No, no more. I put in a transfer. I'm going over to robbery.
Do you mind telling me why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be in the same room with him. I don't want to talk. I don't want to know
Oh,
him.
that's ridiculous.
Look, mouth, enough. Just drop it, will you?
How can you call yourself his friend? You're not even concerned about his feelings or what he's going through. The only thing on your mind is what people are going to think about you.
All right, Connie, cool it, okay? I don't need any lectures.
Oh, you need more than a lecture, big brother. You need a major transfusion of human compassion. Because you sure don't have any now.
Oh, me now.
I told you there'd be trouble.
How many guys said they didn't want to work with him?
3 so far.
Does he know about it?
Yes, and he also knows his partner's requested a transfer. Mike, I want you to take Lambert, at least temporarily, till I can figure something out. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I've got him working with Robbins right now on an assignment.
You know, wait a minute. Who gave you that authority?
You just did, didn't you?
How's about another taffy? Oh, no, thanks.
Boo! Are you the secret stakeout?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say secret.
Sister sent me. She said to tell you that Dolores had a visitor.
It wasn't her father.
No, not her father, but he's from her father. He sent her some stuff. Candy, a comic book. He was right behind me. There!
That's the Swede. They used to be roommates before this guy hit the bottle. Thanks a lot, sweetheart.
Now what are you gonna do? Gun him down?
Take it nice and slow. One, 2, 3, 4, 500.
I knew he'd be around here sooner or later. I'd call you the minute he left.
You're a big hero.
I told you how he was dressed.
Yeah, you told me. You told me. I'll find him.
Well, we lost him.
He spot you? No, I don't think so. He drove straight here and he parked across the street. He's got to be in here somewhere.
Well, what about moonshine?
No sign of him. Wait, hold it. Hold it. He's here, too. I don't know what's the matter with me. It must be too many distractions. Moonshine used to work with the Carnies. I should have remembered that. There'd be no better place in town to hide out than here.
All right, come on, let's take a look.
Let's take a little walk, Moonshine. Drop it! Drop it!
The clown! Find us! Come on, hurry up! This man's hurt. He's going to need an ambulance. Here, that's his. Watch him.
He just disappeared. Oh, he's in here somewhere.
All right. Let's check the arcades. Come on.
Please.
Come on, up. Come on, get up, will you?
Hey, what's the rap? You know the rap, Moonshine. You're a material witness to a murder.
Never seen it.
The powder man's on his way to the hospital. He fits the description that your landlady gave of him. That means he's not in the picture anymore.
Stavo out of the picture?
No, not yet.
Never seen it.
You can have 24-hour protection.
Protection? Mr. B got mad at a friend of mine up north. He sends DeVoe after him. This guy's got a cop living at his house. So DeVoe sets fire to the place. And he shoots them both, and they both come running out. He shoots them like ducks. I don't want your protection!
Then how would you like to spend some time in queue for withholding evidence?
I got pals there. I wouldn't mind that.
You want to know something? Birmingham's got pals there, too.
I don't care, all right?
All right. There's another way. Suppose we put DeVoe on ice for you.
If you got him boxed, how come he's on a loose?
Because I didn't want to bring a charge against him until I had
What
to.
charge?
Blackmail.
You need proof.
I've got it in his own voice. I had a pocket tape recorder running the night he tried to shake me down. I didn't want to use it unless I had to.
Why not?
He did a real number on me, names, places, people I've been involved with.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you let Billings play that tape in open court?
Yeah.
Provide a real circus for the news media.
I want Birmingham.
I don't understand. Well, I don't understand this stuff.
Look, you're safe, Moonshine. You wanted DeVoe jugged and you've got it. He'll get 5 to 10 for blackmail with his record.
What? I know what Shelley's in. I'll testify.
Now listen to me.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Now listen. When we've got him cornered and nailed, that's when you testify. Otherwise, you go with him.
You really want to leave your little girl alone all that time, Moonshine?
All right. You're right, all right. I'm okay.
Objection! Hearsay evidence, not relative to the present case.
Sustained. Issue here is murder, Officer Lambert. Please stick to that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I was outside a warehouse on Kellogg and Carrington. Officer Cobb attempted to stop a man for questioning. The man shot and killed him.
Could you identify this man? And is he in the courtroom now?
Yes, there. Call Birmingham.
You're a witness?
Officer Lambert, how many times have you arrested Mr. Birmingham in the course of your duties?
I'm not sure. It was 4. No, it was 5 times.
And how many convictions are there against him?
Well, there are none that I know of.
But it hasn't been for want of trying on your part, has it? As a matter of fact, you would do a great deal to see this man in jail. Even lie, wouldn't you?
No.
And I gather you're not the lying kind.
Not when it comes to police matters.
Uh-huh. And you've never lied to or for the police department, have you?
That's right.
I see. Officer Lambert, are you a homosexual?
No objection, Mr. Billings?
No, Your Honor.
Are you sure this is relevant?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sure.
Answer the question.
Yes.
Did the police department know this at the time you joined?
No.
So you lied to them, didn't you?
No, sir. No, sir. I was never asked that question.
How fortunate that you omitted to tell the truth. How many other times have you omitted to tell the truth? Your whole life has been a living lie, hasn't it?
Objection. Sustained.
No further questions. You may redirect.
Officer Lambert, has there ever been an attempt to blackmail you because of your homosexuality?
Objection.
How in the world can you do that, Mr. Johnson? You opened the line. Overruled. Go ahead.
There was an attempt to blackmail me last Monday night.
By whom?
An employee of Mr. Birmingham by the name of Arthur DeVoe.
Do you have any proof of this?
Yes, I do. I have a tape recording of it.
Is this the one?
Yes.
Your Honor, I would like to play this, and then I would like to have it marked People's Exhibit number 1.
Good evening, Officer Lambert.
Well, I see it, but I don't believe it.
Well, believe what?
I'm talking about your nerve, DeVoe. Get out of the car with your hands behind your back.
In a minute. You know, I had a little talk with your ex-brother-in-law this afternoon, Davy.
Yeah?
He really spilled the beans, man. Told me all your little secrets. He named names, places, dates. See, Phil, you don't even think you're fit to be a cop. And why would he think that? Just because you're a homosexual.
Moonshine's testimony, I don't think we have anything to worry about. It's got to be a lock.
Well, I wish there'd been some other way we could have nailed DeVoe.
I wish so, too.
Captain said he wants you to return to narcotics today.
Yeah, I heard. Well, it was a short partnership, but I think a profitable one. Thanks for your support.
Anytime.
Hey, Dave. Mike, Dan. Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
I hear Birmingham's really going to get his.
Yeah, you got 2 for the price of 1, pal. It's going to be a long time before Art DeVoe's on the streets again, I'll tell you that.
You all right?
I'll see you upstairs, Eddie.
Okay. See you guys later.
Right.
You did good in court, pal. I never would have played that tape. Never.
Well, you didn't have to.
Oh, I meant to tell you, I'm going to chicken out of that transfer. What do I know about robbery?
Well, you could learn.
Yeah, but that's the trouble with me. I'm such a slow learner. I kind of figure I know what I'm doing around here, you know? I trust the guys around me, and what's the sense of breaking up a good team? Is that okay with you?
Hey, we were made for each other.
You had to say that, huh?